Hello and welcome to the Kenneth Vercammen Law Office Legal Podcast. In this edition, we look at the cases that were discussed at the New Jersey State Bar Association annual program handling drug, DWI, and serious motor vehicle offenses. Let's see. Case number one. Let's see. Can a judge rely on the suppression motion testimony and then go right into the trial without the defendant's consent? The answer is no. New Jersey Supreme Court, State versus Gibson. The court cannot go right into the trial and just consider the suppression motion testimony unless agreed to by the defendant, and that's State versus Gibson. Case two is the U.S. Supreme Court case of Schmerber, still good law, which permits police to take blood if they believe that there was a DWI? Well, not absolutely. The U.S. Supreme Court in Missouri versus McNeely held a warrant can be required before the taking of blood in a DWI case, and that's Missouri versus McNeely. Case 3. Do the police need a search warrant to enter a home if they see pot smoking? No. The police seeing the defendant smoking a joint in an open door justified the warrantless entry into the defendant's apartment and the seizure of the marijuana cigarette, and that's State versus Walker. 6. Is there a 60-day rule for the trial of DWIs in New Jersey? Answer no. State versus Cahill. A 16-month delay for the DWI there inhibited defendant's right to a speedy trial, but the Cahill court refused to set a specific month period in which DWI cases are to be heard. They said that for the purpose of speedy trial, the four-factor analysis set forth in the Supreme Court of the United States case of Barker versus Wingo should be used. Case 5. Is the intimidation felt by a victim sufficient to convict the defendant under the bias statute? No. The bias statute requires proof that the defendant intended bias, not the victim's perception, and that's State versus Pomiak. For other information on cases, visit website njlaws.com and website benotguilty.com. That's benotguilty.com. And for representation, contact the law office of Kenneth, Vercammen, and Edison at 732-572-0500, and we'll go over future cases in the next edition. Thank you.